Alright, when you install OBS it should look something like this, which is pretty basic. Open your settings and we'll go through those. So general you should just leave as it is. The appearance I prefer Acri, but you can choose whatever you want. In streaming you can connect your Twitch or YouTube account or whatever streaming service as long as you have the stream key. Once your streaming account is connected, you can move on. In the Output tab, just ignore the streaming settings and go to the Recording tab. In the Recording tab, choose the standard type and the folder you want to record to. Use Matroska Video and your computer's recommended encoder. Tick audio tracks 1, 2 and 3 and that should be it for the rest of the settings. In the Audio tab, make sure that track 1 is on 192 bitrate, track 2 is on 96 and track 3 is on 160 and name them as shown on screen. In the Audio tab, change all your devices to disable except for your microphone. That will be the only one you need. I will show you how to capture game sound a bit later in this video. Every other setting should be pretty simple to understand, so you can change those if you want to. When you click apply, you should get some dialog windows that come up with your streaming service. These are docs that can be put into the UI, and the UI is very easy to use. You just drag it to where you want it to go. This is how I usually have mine set up, so it's nice and easy to read and use. You can also add additional docs from the doc tab at the top left. One doc that is very handy to use is the stats doc, where it tells you the stats of your PC at the current moment and how well it's recording and streaming. To make a new scene, you just click on the plus button in the Scenes tab. It will prompt you to name it, so name it whatever you're going to use it for. Now you need to add sources to your scene for it to work. So, for example, I'm going to put in a game capture for this source. Now you can tell it to capture any full screen application or you can tell it to capture only a specific one. Tick the capture audio box so that you will capture any audio from your game. You may also need to resize it in the box on the left. If you're using a media source, it will come up automatically in the audio mixer, so then you don't need to add it in settings. The same goes for game capture and audio capture. Click the gear icon on your audio mixer and select the tracks 1 for game capture, 3 for microphone and 2 for whatever else. Drag your video into your editing software and as you can see it appears as 3 different audio tracks and those will only contain audio from what you selected.